Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, a very big welcome to you. I am Emma and thank you for clicking on today's video. So today I'm going to film my Aldi food shop haul. I'm also going to film any Christmas goodies that they've got in Aldi, because I noticed last week when I went in they had all their Christmas chocolates out. Some of them I think I had seen last year, but some I think were new this year. So I thought I'd film that for you as well, so you could see what Christmas goodies they've got in store, and also film my meal plan. So might help to give you a few ideas, maybe of what you could do for your evening meals. I love to watch people's food plans and meal plans, food hauls, whatever, because it quite often gives me some ideas. Because I don't know about you, but I find it really difficult to think of meals every week, week in, week out, that people will eat, everybody in the family will eat, which that doesn't always work, and I do end up doing, you know, a couple of different meals. And obviously with me being celiac, for me, the others aren't. Richard Harvey Kaya, my husband, son and daughter aren't celiac, but obviously I am. So then I've also got to take that into consideration, and we like to eat fairly healthy, not ridiculously healthy, I have to say, but we do like to, you know, try and not eat too bad. So I hope this is going to be a video that you're going to enjoy. I always try to film what you guys want to see, and this video was requested by Sandra, one of my regular viewers. Hi Sandra, if you're watching. But as always, please comment below if you have got any video requests, and I always try my best to film them. So as always, grab your drinks and your snacks, get comfy. I've got my Hello Autumn mug. This is the one that I picked up from Home Bargains, and I think it was only £1.49. I have to say, I'm digressing. You know, you guys know I like to digress. But I've come to the conclusion that Home Bargains is a lot cheaper than B&M for most things, or is cheaper for most things. What do you guys think? Because I went in the other day and I just noticed a few things, and I thought, I'm sure this is cheaper than B&M. I thought so before, but yeah, I'm even more convinced now. Anyway, I digress. So as always, grab your drinks, grab your snacks, and I'll film the meal plan first, then the Aldi haul. So yeah, please continue to watch. Right, so first of all, here is my meal plan for this week. I love this notebook, or notepad should I say. I need to get another one actually. Anyway, so Monday, pork steak, some veg, applesauce and dauphinoise potatoes. I thought we could have that. Not something we have, but I'm just, yeah, trying to think of new ideas or different things for the autumn, winter. In fact, I must do a stew. I'm going to do a stew. Not this week, but next week I think I'm going to do a stew. Anyway, Tuesday, homemade shepherd's pie and veg, and I'm going to get some low-fat mince for that, beef mince. Is it cottage pie if it's beef? I always call it shepherd's pie anyway, whatever. Wednesday, I've got to have a quick tea or a quick dinner because Bentley's got his trim, his groom, at 6:15. So we're having jacket potatoes with either chilli and beans or cheese and beans. Thursday, we're going to do tomato soup and cheese toasty. I like that, and that's another quick, easy tea as well. If you are a regular here, you will know I'm all about the quick, easy meals. And then Friday, we're going to do pie. I've got a gluten-free pie that I showed when I went to Marks and Spencer's. I froze it, and I've just got to defrost that. Steak pie. I do like the Marks and Spencer's gluten-free steak pies. And then mashed potatoes, veg and gravy, gluten-free gravy, which I got from Sainsbury's. Saturday, I'm not doing a meal for Saturday because we are out all day. Kaya is at another open day. So yeah, we're out all day, so we're going to be getting some food on the hoof, as they say, from the services or whatever. And then Sunday we're going to do a roast dinner, because we haven't had roast dinners a lot throughout the summer months. We've had a lot of barbecues, you know, obviously, but it's back to a Sunday roast dinner now. And this week I'm gonna get gammon. I've got some gluten-free bread sauce, which obviously they don't have in Aldi, but I have already got a packet from Sainsbury's. They also do gluten-free gluten-free cheese sauce as well, for any of my gluten-free people out there that might not know. Roast potatoes, veg, gluten-free gravy, Yorkshire puddings, and I've got some gluten-free Yorkshire puddings. Can't think where I got those from. I think they were from Morrison's, I believe, out of the frozen section. So that is the weekly meal planner for this week. So now I'm going to take you around Aldi, show you the goodies, and then I'll film the haul. So yeah, let's go to Aldi. So the first thing I noticed was a pack of hot chocolate stirrers. So you got 2 in each pack, and they had salted caramel, milk chocolate, and chocolate and orange. Then they had these boxes of cherry liqueurs. And then £3.99, they had these reindeer noses, milk chocolate filled with shortcake and chocolate and raspberry filling. Not seen those before. And then for £6.49, specially selected, they had these dessert selection box with all different fancy chocolates in. They look really nice, don't they? £2.29, the Swiss Mountain Bar, milk chocolate, fruit and nut, and the blonde chocolate, so like the Toblerone. £4.95 for the tins of shortbread with the reindeer on, and also the robin. And then the boxes of shortbread biscuits, £3.49. The Dairy Fine chocolate Santas, £1.69, and the reindeer, £1.29. The marshmallow lollies, and then 59p for the Dairy Fine chocolate gonks. 2 different sorts, one with a creamy milky filling and one with a crispy filling. And then £1.19 for the chocolate Santa, and they also do a chocolate penguin as well. Then 79p for these packets of the sprouts and puddings. They're always handy to have in, aren't they, and put out in any Christmas jars or anything. How nice does this tin look? Danish traditional butter cookies. You could obviously keep that tin like you could with the shortbread ones and use them year after year. £2.39 for the munch mix with pretzels, popcorn, mini eggs. That's a little bit of like the rip-off, I think, from Marks and Spencer's. 99p for the packs of sweets, the fizzy Santas and the Christmas fizzy mix and the jelly Santas. 99p for the Christmas marshmallows. £1.29 for the big coins, chocolate coins. They also did have the packs of the little chocolate coins, and then they had these tubs of mini snowmen and also the mini bears. They look nice. And then just to finish off, Shimmer Liqueur Glow, £13.99, and they had 3 different sorts: blood orange gin, toffee vodka and honey rum. So I hope you enjoyed having a little bit of a look at some of the Christmas goodies. And obviously I'm back now. Oh, if Bentley thinks there's something for him, you've got treats in the cupboard. Oh, he thinks there's some goodies here. This lot, I'll have to go and get him a treat. Bear with. Come on. There he is, having his treats. Right, keep yourself quiet. Right, so this lot came to £119.97 to be precise, which is more than what I usually spend, a little bit more. But I have got a few extra bits, so it is what it is. But anyway, I'll go through now and show you what I got. So I got the Hoops Ready Salted, Richard Harvey and Kai, all love those. And then Richard wanted some of the ridged ones, so got those. Then I got Richard 4 bottles of beer, so a few different ones of those. Mostly get my scent boosters from Aldi. I think they're like £2.45, something like that from there. Mostly get the loo rolls from there, the softest quilted ones. And then for any of my gluten-free people, I got a couple of gluten-free bits. They've started doing a little gluten-free section in some of the Aldis. I don't think it's in all of them. That's the only trouble. But these pop-ups, They are 85 calories per serving. They are obviously gluten-free. They do them in salt and vinegar, a chive one and a barbecue one. And they are 99 pence, I think, for the bag. And that's what they like. They like those ones. So they're like a little bit healthier than crisps. And they are nice. I think they're nice. And the gluten-free white sliced bread. I actually wanted the seeded one, but they didn't have any left. So I picked up the white one. So obviously I need that for the soup and the toasty evening meal that we're having. That's, I think it's £1.85, something like that. I'm not very good at remembering prices. Then I've got two of the bougie, as we call them, the more expensive steak pies. For obviously the pie and mashed tea. I've already got my gluten-free pie. I've got a gluten-free steak one that you might have seen me pick up in M&S. It was reduced, so I've got that to have for that tea. And then got some applesauce for the pork tea and a tin of chili con carne, what Richard is having with his jacket potato. Then tiger rolls, Harvey likes those for his pack up. Some white toasty bread, that's just like the proper toasty bread. Semi-skimmed milk, the orange juice that comes with smooth or bits, but Richard likes ones with bits in. He's the one that mostly drinks the orange juice. The tomato ketchup, always get that from there. I mean, they do sell Heinz, but not paying Heinz prices when you can get the Bramwells for a fraction of the cost, and they do it in the 50% less salt and sugar, which is always good. We all love these skin-on fries. I'm pretty sure they are gluten-free, obviously frozen, so I've got those. Then I got just some of the salad tomatoes, standard salad stuff and veg, cucumber, 2 packs of the prepared veg with carrot, broccoli and cauliflower in. Don't come at me, I know it's more expensive, but if it makes my life easier, I'm all for it. Red pepper, get that every week because Kaya will only really eat, she's not very good, she will only really eat broccoli, carrot and pepper. So yeah, always get a red pepper. We like this one as well, the peas, cabbage and tender stem broccoli, and it's got like a bit of a garlic butter sauce with it. So got that, love that one. 6 eggs, jazz apples, they're not the cheapest, but Kaya does eat jazz apples, so if she's going to eat them, I'd rather pay a little bit more and eat them than, you know, get something else and she doesn't eat them. So get those every week. Iceberg lettuce, that's a weekly staple. These were in the, you know, this special 6 or whatever they are. These were 99 pence, obviously reduced because they're in the special offer, extra fine green beans. Then I got the specially selected 4 potato dauphinoise for the pork steak dinner. So yeah, they're out of the frozen section, but I have noticed that they have got potato dauphinoise in the fridge section as well. Couple of packs of the mashed potato, just the ordinary one. They do a posher one as well, a specially selected one. The honey and maple glazed gammon joint, I've checked that is gluten-free. That's frozen, at frozen section. Margherita pizza, Kaya loves that. That's most weeks I get that. A big bag of the potatoes, obviously for the jacket potatoes. And what was the other potatoes for? Oh, the shepherd's pie, that's it. I couldn't think then. Then I'm very Bentley's dog food, but I've got the box with the tender pate in this week. But he also has the pouches, he has the grain ones. So yeah, vary that up for Bentley a little bit. Richard and Harvey both love this ham in their sandwiches for work, the Applewood smoked ham. So I got 2 packs of that because they both have that. Always get the cheese slices, always get the Essentials fat-free natural yogurt. I love that. Have it a lot of mornings or a few mornings a week with my frozen berries and gluten-free granola. I need to get some gluten-free granola, but unfortunately in the gluten-free section in Aldi, they don't sell it. So I need to go and pick up some of that. And some gluten-free gravy I need to get as well. So I'm going to have to go somewhere to pick those up. The cream of tomato soup for our tomato soup and toasty tea. Beans for my jacket potato tea. Coleslaw, Kaya loves coleslaw. I mean, we all like it, but Kaya does like this one, the specially selected one. not as keen on the cheaper one. So again, if she's going to eat it, don't mind spending a bit more money. Snickers and Mars. Richard always has the Snickers. Kaya has the Mars bars. I think they're £1.85. Always get their bubble bath. It's cheaper than Radox. They do a few different sorts, like a muscle relax and unwind. Tomato puree for the shepherd's pie. The lean beef steak mince again for the shepherd's pie. Always get the 5% fat one, the lower fat one. Skimmed milk, because I only have skimmed milk. Shows you his tiger rolls are toasty. Harvey loves these cookies, these packs of cookies. He likes all of them. So I've got him the chocolate and caramel, or whoever has whoever. And Richard says, oh, can you get me some of those cookies? So I got the giant buttons ones. They also do ones with like Smarties on as well, like their version of Smarties. Always get the cheese blocks, the Cathedral City ones if I'm not going to Aldi, in Own Bargains, or their version of them in Aldi. So I've stocked Kai up on those because she has them as snacks. Milk chocolate digestives, Kai likes those. A couple of the big Scotch eggs. The chicken tempura chicken bites. Kaya likes these, and for any of my fellow gluten-free people, they are gluten-free. It says on the front there, which you wouldn't necessarily think they would be. They also do some chicken tenders, like the strip ones. They do a few different chicken nuggety style things in the fridge that are gluten-free. So obviously just double check, because not all of them are, obviously. So yeah, got those. Pork steaks, pack of 4 British pork loin steaks. Soft white pitas, Richard wanted those for his packing up this week. The Kit Kats, they do their own version, but Harvey likes the Kit Kats, so got him those. The bacon, unsmoked, thick cut 10 bacon. Then I got a few Christmassy bits, though these aren't for Christmas, for us, because Harvey and Kyle like pigs in blankets all year round. So I got the frozen pigs in blankets, the roast dripping, or beef dripping roast potatoes. Then the Bucks Fizz. We don't drink a lot in this house. She says we're 4 bottles of beer around there for Richard, but we don't actually drink a lot. I don't drink at all in the house. Richard does have a bottle of beer sometimes, but we do like a little bit of a cocktail or a Bucks Fizz at Christmas. So I picked 1 Bucks Fizz up when I went to Marks and Spencer's, and I picked one up from Aldi. This was only £2.19, so that's going away for Christmas. Then I got 2 packs, because these were, I think they were 79 pence. I showed them on the Cum Shop. They had the bags of the golden coins. They had the big golden coins. They had the packs of the little golden chocolate wrap coins. They were 99 pence, but I believe these were only 79 pence with the Christmas puddings in and the Brussels sprouts. And they say milk chocolate filled. So I picked up a couple of packs of those. Picked up a pack of the Christmas marshmallows. These are fabulous. These are a must-have to have in, for Christmas, on the run-up to Christmas for the hot chocolates. So yeah, they've got stars and presents, are they, and Christmas trees in. I think they were 99 pence. The Swiss specially selected the Toblerone rip-off, the milk chocolate mountain bar. Showed that in the Cum Shop. They do have 3 different sorts. I just like the milk chocolate one. That's £2 something, isn't it? So got those, got that, should I say. And then I picked up the 2 bags of sweets. I think these were 99 pence each. I've checked on the back, they are gluten-free. The fizzy Christmas mix and the jelly Santas. So that is everything that I picked up from Aldi today. Like I say, just under £120 worth there. Obviously, everything's going up, isn't it? But I still think Aldi is one of the cheapest, isn't it? If not the cheapest. So, and I like to go there because I know where everything is. I know what I like. And I could just sort of go straight to it. Yes, all right. So we'll finish on Bentley again. Why not? Because he's wanting a bit of airtime, isn't he? So that is it for today's video. I really hope you have enjoyed my Aldi food shop, having a look around the Christmas goodies in Aldi and seeing my meal plan, or our meal plan for this week. And I will see you all very soon in my next one. Say bye, Bentley. See you all soon. Bye.